You ever hear a story so wild, you think it has to be fiction? This one isn't. It's about a man who thought he had the perfect alibi, a story so airtight, it was supposed to be bulletproof. He was at a work conference, hundreds of miles away. Dozens of people saw him. Hotel check-ins, restaurant receipts, the whole 9 yards. The police were stumped. How could he be in 2 places at once? But here's the thing about perfect alibis. They're often a little too perfect. The detective on this case, she had a gut feeling. Something was off. It wasn't the evidence, it was the lack of a single mistake. People are messy. They forget things. They make tiny errors. This guy? His story was a flawless recitation, like he'd memorized a script. So she started looking at the alibi not as a shield, but as a construct. She went back to that conference. Not the official schedule, but the little moments in between. The coffee breaks. The late-night hotel bar. She started asking different questions. Not did you see him? But what was he wearing Tuesday at 3 p.m.? What did he order at the bar? Did he mention anything about the flight being delayed? And that's where it started to unravel. A bartender remembered him, sure. But he remembered him complaining about a delayed flight. On a day after the conference had already started. A minor detail, a throwaway line. But if his flight was delayed, how did he make the first keynote speech? The timeline, that beautiful, perfect timeline, had a crack. They pulled the security footage from the hotel, not just the lobby, but the service entrances, the parking garage. And there it was. A blurry figure, hood up, leaving through a side door at 11 p.m. The timestamp was clear. The problem? At that exact same time, according to his sworn statement and 3 colleagues, he was winning a pool tournament in the hotel bar. He couldn't be in 2 places. The alibi was a house of cards. They confronted him with the footage and the bartender's statement. The recitation stopped. The flawless story faltered. He'd hired a lookalike, a guy down on his luck, to wear his conference badge, to be seen in the bar, to create the crowdsourced alibi. He himself had slipped out, driven through the night, committed the crime, and slipped back in. He thought the crowd would be his witness. Instead, their specific, conflicting memories became the key to his undoing. The perfect alibi wasn't perfect because it tried to erase human inconsistency. And in trying to be perfect, it became the biggest piece of evidence against him. Remember, the devil isn't just in the details. Sometimes, he's in the detail that's a little too good to be true.